Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. Today I thought on talking around loving oneself because in theory it's obvious, but in practice not so much. And I bring three main points, which is being kind to yourself, treat yourself as you would treat the people you love, and listening to your body. So talking about being kind to oneself, I think is really important to be aware of the way you talk to yourself. Internal dialogues are very dangerous, and if you keep telling yourself the wrong things, you are gonna believe them. And for that, I think it's very useful to say out loud affirmations, as in, I don't know, I'm beautiful, I love my body, I'm intelligent, I'm confident. Even if you don't believe them at first, just by saying them and hearing them, at the end that sinks and the brains start to believing. And yeah, you know what they say, fake it till you make it, and it really works. And for treating yourself as you would treat a person you deeply love, I think if you pay attention to that fact, seems that most of the time when someone you love is going through whatever, you are very understanding, but in the moment it is you punish yourself much more and you focus much more on the negative that in the positive of whichever situation. So for example, if you go through your day and the day is fantastic, everything is cool, and suddenly you have a conversation and something went wrong in the conversation, you're going to keep paying attention to that only thing that happened that was wrong, that everything that happened that was good, and that extra focus on the negative, it drags us down, because it's kind of suddenly the importance of our day or month or year or whatever is just focused on everything we didn't do, everything we did wrong, and everything we should have done, and now you change it or whatever. But if you pay attention to all that negative, it really is a burden for ourselves. So yeah, I think it's important to begin to pay more attention to all the positive, to silence a bit that negative. It's not like you have to ignore it, but has to have the appropriate weight on the balance. And then for listen to your body, I think first of all, the listening to the body is important because it kind of tells you what you need. At first you may not speak its language, but the more you pay attention to it, the more you realize what is that little voice talking. You make it a bit louder and kind of silence the other voice that keeps yelling at you. And I think a lot of times this voice, which is kind of the mind playing movies, is telling you where you should be. It doesn't matter how that belief came to you. It may be just your brain made that idea, or maybe it was kind of implanted into you via the society construct or via familiar construct, the family construct, I mean. But the important thing is to be aware of where you are now, what you want to do now, and what really brings you joy, even if it's something that you know you're going to struggle, is a goal that you know you will have to put a lot of effort, but it brings something that you really want. But it's important to be aware and walk from the point you are, instead of thinking you should be in a different place. And yep, that's mostly it's I think are three steps that really makes easier to love yourself and take the importance that you really have. And which is that last bit of listening to yourself. I mean, knowing what you really are. So yeah, hope you like it. And if so, give me a thumbs up and take care and stay safe. And I love you.